So this is actually our third Zul'Gurub video so far, all in 3 or 4 days, but I promise it is worth it. This time we're building upon our first video where I showed you me and my friend duo farming crocodiles for coins in Bijou, and this time around we're bringing a couple of low levels to boost for even more gold. In a group of 3 you get 1000 experience per crocodile, at level 55 with rested experience, which is pretty good. This is very good for mages because farming crocs and tigers is already a pretty decent gold farm, and by adding the boosting element you can earn even more gold. Since you're making good gold from the farm itself, selling boosts will passively add to the value of the farm. Exactly how much gold you'll make per hour is difficult to say, but if you sell these runs for 5 gold a reset, which is on the very low end by the way, and if you do it solo and you bring 4 people, that's an extra 20 gold per reset. And as you can see at the end of this video, a full run of solo takes less than 20 minutes, and actually less than 15 minutes as well, so you can do at least 3 resets per hour solo, and maybe 5 per hour duo. There are 2 ways you can do this, and I will cover both of them in this video. You can basically do it alone, so 1 mage booster, or you can duo it, so 2 mage boosters. Being more level 16s won't have a negative effect on the experience gains for the ones you're boosting. Being 2 mages just makes it go smoother and faster. Alone you need to utilize Cone of Cold, and killing the mobs takes more time, but you also make more gold because you get all of the gold from the boosties, plus all of the loot for yourself. So there's positives and negatives to both soloing and duoing. Now because I know some of you don't like to watch the entire videos, I will do you a favor and give you most of the key notes early on. Basically, this is the map of Zul'Gurub. Here you can see the different pulls you want to do. The black dots are crocodiles and the red dot is tigers. The more level 60 mages you are, the more spots you can combine in each pull. And if you're 2 experienced mages, you can combine all of these locations into 2 pulls. The 4 black dots on the left you can do in 1 pull by boosting 2 packs each and meeting in the middle. The 2 black dots on the right you can pull while mounted, then run up the hill to the red dot to combine that pull with the tigers. This can be done even if you're solo, but you would need limited invulnerability potion for when you exit Ice Block, then do some perfect Cone of Cold kiting. There are a few notes here. There's a berserker patrol in between the 2 black dots on the right and the red dot. Be careful of this berserker and wait for it to patrol past you before you pull. There are also patrols at the entrance, which I've covered how to avoid in my first set G video, but basically you just swim past them by diving down and hogging the right wall. However, since you're bringing some low levels, you either need to supply them with lesser invisibility potions to swim past the cobras, or you need to kill the cobras. We actually found a pretty good strategy to kill the cobras here, but I ended up dying at the end of it because I forgot I had an ice block available. Basically, polymorph 1 cobra, swim back, and kill the one you haven't polymorphed. You can utilize the platform at the entrance, but you want to kill the first cobra in the water, or basically the guy who sheeped the other cobra needs to stay in the water basically. Because if you go up on the platform, the cobra will pull the entire instance whenever it gets out of polymorph. So stay in the water until 1 cobra is dead, and then kite the next cobra like a hero. Once they're all dead, keep swimming to the waterfall, at which point you have 2 options. You as a mage can slow fall the ones buying boosts from you, so they can fly across towards the first pack of crocodiles. Or you can all jump down together and walk from there. The reason I add the slow fall part is because if you stealth past the cobras instead of killing them, anyone under level 58 will pull the cobras by going up the hill, so they need to jump down over the water with slow fall in order not to pull. This is the part where I've given you the most vital information, so if you're not interested in watching how to do the pulls solo and duo, this is where you can stop watching. I will however show you how to solo and duo the packs as well, so just stay tuned. Oh yeah, before you stop watching, there's one important note. At the tiger spot, it's important to know that the tiger cubs, the small ones, they run away at 30% health, so you want to make sure you got some big boy DPS ready for that. And also keep Cone of Cold up, so mobs don't kill you while you kite. Basically keep an eye on the cubs, but also keep an eye on the rest of the mobs. So let's just cover duoing first. Considering I've already shown you how to get to each of these locations in my first set G video, And I also showed you the map of set G, with the dots to show each location. I'm not gonna go through in detail on how to get to each location. I will also show you the first few pulls we do in duo, and I'll show you how to do the tigers solo at the end, plus maybe a pack of crocs as well. Once again, you can mix and match these packs however you want, but we like to do these first 2 packs by themselves one by one. What we do here is we have one mage constantly using Blizzard to slow the enemy down, while letting one mage constantly have aggro. In this case we have one Deep Frost mage and one Arcane Spec mage in raid spec dealing insane DPS and therefore keeping aggro. This works out very well, and you can also be 2 mages blizzarding together or Cone of Cold kiting together. Whatever works for you and whatever you're most comfortable with. The first 2 packs are pretty straightforward, so let's just fast forward. For the next pull, you'll want to pull both of these packs in one pull. And you want to be careful for the patrolling Soul Flare and Sons of Akar. Wait for them to come to your side of the temple, then walk behind them towards the crocodile location. Don't walk too close to the crocodiles as you might pull them, but also don't walk too close to the berserkers on the left. Basically, just be careful. Once you get to the furthest away crocs, pull one of them with your wand and run back. Just as you run past the last croc on your way back, jump down, otherwise they will reset. If the closest croc hits you, don't panic. It will get slowed by your ice armor, and then you can stack them up with rank 1 blizzards once you get to where you want to kill them. Basically, just watch what we do and copy it, or find your own strategy and kill the crocodiles. If you're soloing, you might want to do this in 2 pulls instead of 1 pull, as it's difficult to gather them up without ice block when you're solo. But if you gather them up with rank 1 blizzards, it is doable to pull 2 packs in 1 pull solo as well. Once you're done with these, you want to go to the place where the crocolisks you just pulled were, and run that way and get over the water to the next crocodile spot. You can, like I said, pull these 2 packs with mount, then run up to the tigers and kill them. But to do this solo, you need limited invulnerability potions like I said earlier. We pull the 2 crocodile packs together by wanding one pack and counterspelling the other, then one mage ice blocks and the other blizzards to pull aggro, then we just kill them. It's pretty straightforward, so I'm not gonna bore you with the commentary. Next up we have the tiger location, where I'll show you what this looks like solo. First of all, you want to wait for this berserker to patrol away from where you want to go. Then make your way to the tigers and run around them on your mount to gather them up, so it becomes easier to kite them with Cone of Cold. At this point, leeway is your biggest enemy, and you want to figure out a perfect match between backpedaling and running in a circle. What you will see here is we Frost Nova, Flame Strike, Cone of Cold, then kite around. Whenever it's time for a new Cone of Cold, face towards the enemies and backpedal while you Cone of Cold. Then turn around and run in a big circle again. This is to avoid leeway, and if you do this perfectly, you should not take any damage. Again, the cubs will start running away at 30% health, so make sure you kill them once they're low. Preferably, you want to time one of your Flame Strike Cone of Cold combinations and nuke them down at this point. The rest of it is pretty simple, and this is basically the strategy you use for soloing the crocodiles as well, just old school Cone of Cold kiting. Once again, this is an absolutely ridiculous gold making strategy for mages, as you can make decent gold per hour just from farming coins and bijous, and adding this boost on top of it as well just adds value to the farm. Based on the experience the people buying boosts will get, I would expect these boosts to sell for 10 gold per reset, maybe even a bit more, so 5 gold per reset would be on the extreme low end. If we say the price is 10 gold per reset, and you can do 3 resets per hour solo, that's 120 gold per hour just from collecting gold from the guys you're boosting. On top of that, you have coins and bijous, which would also probably make you another 100 gold to maybe even 200 gold per hour right now, but the price for these will consistently go down with time, especially with this power leveling strategy, because tons of mages will be doing this. For some stats, the ones that were boosting was level 54 and 55, and you could enter at level 50 plus. At level 54 and 55, the mobs were red for them, and they get less XP, but they still get 500 XP non-rested, and 1000 experience with rested experience. There are 7 packs inside the raid, with roughly 5 elite mobs in each pack. 7 packs times 5 mobs is 35 mobs, and 35 mobs divided by 500 experience is roughly 17.5k experience per reset. To put this into further perspective, a level 55 needs 180k experience to reach level 56, which would require pretty much exactly, 10 resets. So then it's all about what a level is worth in gold at this bracket. The point is that this is an awesome gold farm in itself, and by adding the boosting element it becomes an absolutely ridiculous gold farm for mages. This could absolutely be the new gold making meta, and once you got the pools down, it's pretty straightforward, and dueling is very easy and still solid gold per hour as well. If you're farming set G for coins and bee juice anyway, bring some boosties along for some extra cash. That's really all I had for this video. I just wanted to let you know about this insane gold making strategy. It's been a lot of videos lately, and that's because set G sparked a bit of creativity, and it did bring with it a couple of new gold farms, and I wanted you guys to get the most information possible as soon as possible. All of this content creation would not have been possible without the support from my Patreons, so thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it helps you make tons of gold. That's it for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.